Right, you've come back. You've come back for some reason. I have no idea why. But you want some more pain in your life. Or you just want to go chat to the goat again. Either way, let's carry on. Right, so we need to find a detonator for Dwayne. Because Dwayne's basically CIA undercover, but he's told George all about it. Great work at keeping the secrets there, Dwayne. So let's chat to Nico. Maybe she can distract the lady or something. Normally when there's two of you in a scene, it means you're both supposed to work together. That's normally how the franchise works. Nope. So let's go up there and have a chat to that lady. Maybe she'll just give us the detonator. Something tells me she probably won't just give it to me, but let's ask anyway.
Do you have any kind of detonating device in stock?
Sure. They're kept in that cupboard.
I don't suppose you have one spare?
I can't simply give you a device like that, no without a damn good reason.
The General has a chart in his office, which he was discussing with Ubier.
Perhaps that chart will tell us where they're heading.
Maybe, but I can't get anywhere near it while the General and his sidekick are there.
Alright, so I need to get to that chart. Okay, I'll get to the chart. And then I'll give her the details and then she'll give me the detonator. Maybe Nico will help distract the police guy then.
Could you distract the General while I took a look at that chart?
Ding ding ding!
Kidding. Did you see the way he was leering at me?
Yeah, you'd make a great snake charmer. Come on, 5 minutes is all I need.
Well, maybe. But it's your harebrained scheme. You do the talking.
I always thought harebrained was H-A-I-R, as in like hair on your head. Whereas it's actually H-A-R-E, which is like the rabbit. There you go. Broken Sword, educating you in many, many ways. Hashtag lol. Hashtag visiting the Creepian.
My girlfriend has a favor she wants to ask you, General.
For you, my dear.
General.
I've changed my mind.
Oh, no, you haven't. She's embarrassed about asking you for an interview, General.
An interview with me? Fabuloso!
Well, I want to write a story about you.
You hear that, Ronaldo? An exclusive glossy spread about your beloved General.
Fantastic. Hurry up.
Look after things here. I'm going back to my apartment and I don't want to be disturbed.
I'll get you for this, George Stobart.
Don't worry. If you're gone for more than a couple of hours, I'll come and get you.
A couple of hours?
They just said that in front of him. How dumb is this general that he hasn't clocked on that they're taking the PI double snakes out of him?
No, senor. The General said nobody must see that chart.
He won't know unless you tell him.
You don't know him, senor. He will worm it out of me as easily as he de-waxes his ear.
Okay. I'd have to get rid of him.
No, it's not that hard to get rid of him. Pearl wants to go for a bloody tour, and this guy wants to take her for a tour. So, go take her for a tour. Come on, Ronaldo. Get up.
Would you take my friend to the ruins now the general's gone?
I'd be honored, senor.
Thanks. I'll go get her.
This game's a lot more straightforward than the first one. The first one absolutely bamboozled me, whereas this one's got a lot more logic to it. Or maybe I'm just super lucky so far that I'm clicking the right buttons at the right times.
I've made the arrangements for your visit to the temple, Pearl.
Oh, that's just great, George. Why don't you come too, honey?
I'd love to, but right now I have to save the world.
Such a patronising thing to say. Oh yeah, sorry, you go look at the ruins. I've got the world to save. George.
Listen, sweetie. I'm looking for an official guide to take me to the old pyramid.
For a lovely lady, I would go to the ends of the earth. For you, I will go as far as the pyramid and back. But what about your husband?
What he doesn't know won't hurt him. Let's go, Beanpole.
As Pearl and Ronaldo set out for the ruined pyramid, I prepared to search the...
Not the brightest spark in the world, is he, Beanpole? I mean, Ronaldo.
It looked like a geological survey map showing the land to the southeast of Quaramonte City. About 60 miles inland and upstream was an area marked Teoculcan.
We all know about Teoculcan already. Ooh, we can go to the back. Are we going to go meet the folk music player, undercover CIA agent, gangster? Miguel. Hey, Miguel.
I'm George Stobart. You're Miguel the musician, aren't you?
Ex-musician, senor.
Going to jail could be the boost your career needs.
Senor, I would rather
Die than live with some shame. The noose. The noose. The music is really good. I've got to be honest with you. Soundtrack on the Broken Sword games, I love them. Doesn't beat Final Fantasy VII. Still good. Drop a comment below if you'd like me to do Final Fantasy VII. My hesitation on that is it will probably take about a decade. Right, give me the detonator now.
In the police station. It's a map of Quaramonte.
Does it tell us where Ubier is heading?
Yeah, a place called Teoculcan.
That's the site of the mine. I wonder why they're being so secretive about Ubier's plans. One thing's for sure. If the general's involved, they're up to no good. I'd like to talk to that musician Miguel. Take the detonator and get him out of that jail.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's about to pop off. Bombs a blast. Feels a little excessive blowing up a whole truckload of explosives just to break this guy out of prison. Bearing in mind there's no one actually there in the building apart from the guy. All we have to do is basically pick the lock. But in the world of Broken Sword, let's just play along. Let's give the detonator to Dwayne. Dwayne.
Here is the detonator, Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Keep your voice down, George. You want everyone to know. You'd best go and warn Miguel that the U.S. cavalry's on the way.
Okay.
Dwayne is like the most laziest character in the world. He's just sitting in a passenger seat and he's not doing anything. He's just got a truckload of explosives and a detonator. Why don't you just go in the bloody cell, pick the lock, and then just do one? George Stobart would be rubbish at Hitman. His stealth points would be in the negative. Miguel.
Hey, Miguel.
Miguel.
What is it?
What is happening?
We're getting out of here.
Woo!
Who's we? They've sent the Delta Force.
Nope.
The Impossible Missions Force.
Don't make me sick. Much better.
Who then?
A retired greetings card salesman from Ohio.
Dwayne.
Doomed.
You're not the only one.
I should have known you'd be trouble the moment I saw you.
Look, I can explain everything.
Get in that cell, now.
And what if I refuse?
He'll shoot you.
Okay, here I am, going quietly into the cell.
Where's Pearl?
Very wise, not Americano scum.
One of the reasons I hate guns so much is the way they make people so damned impolite.
I hope you're enjoying your vacation, Senor Stobart.
Go polish your weapon, Ronaldo.
I've heard quite a few insults in this game. That one probably
This was part of your
ranks
plan, right?
high
Well,
up there,
in a
top
manner of
5.
Speaking, no. I was all out of ideas.
Go polish your gun.
So, here we are.
You've changed.
I thought I would slip into something more comfortable.
The stench of cheap cologne rolled over me like tear gas.
So, what do you want to know about me? Ask and I will answer. I will deny you.
The lava lamp is so
I
good.
am a very giving person.
How nice for your friends.
Your eyes are glittering like stars.
His damn cologne was making my eyes water. I was running out of sofa.
This is a great interview, by the way.
As spirited as you are beautiful, I admire that.
As long as he admired it from afar. The tiger was beyond help. I didn't want the lava lamp. On close inspection, I noticed that the swordfish was peppered with machine gun bullet holes. The general was a real sportsman, and no mistake. I didn't want the picture. I didn't want to watch a lot of tawdry soap operas.
Okay, so basically nothing I can do in this room apart from talk to him. Oh, right, about the things I've clicked.
Is that a lava lamp?
Sure, it's more.
No, don't do that.
Wow, he's turned the TV on.
I love your TV.
Oh, yeah, cool, no?
your skin. You didn't kill it yourself, did you?
Alas, no. I had to import a synthetic one from the United States. It is very comfortable to lie on.
I don't know what's going on that TV.
Unfortunately, I'm allergic to man-made fibers. Big fish. Catch it yourself?
Catch it? Fishing poles are for children.
Then how did... Are those bullet holes?
Yes, Nico,
Two
you said it already.
magazines on full automatic. It put up quite a fight.
Mom, what is going on here?
Nothing, Mom.
I'm in uniform. And when I'm in uniform, it...
Madame la Presidente, sorry, Madame la Presidente.
Now, what is going on here?
Nothing, Madame la Presidente. I was just showing my friend Nico some of the cool stuff I've got.
Hi.
Good afternoon, señorita. And just what are your intentions toward my son?
Intentions? We were just talking.
How nice. She has good bone structure, Raoul. Has she any brains?
She's a reporter.
Is she? And what sort of questions has she been asking?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
For what sort of magazine?
It looks safest to play dumb, with good bone structure. Haya, lifestyle of the super rich and vainglorious, Envy magazine.
Excellent. Raoul, you've chosen well for a chair.
It was pretty obvious who pulled the strings around here. I hope George was making good use of the time I was buying him.
And then it goes.
And when you were in this band of yours, you used to play that song for 2 hours?
Yeah, we were really famous at our college. Still, ours wasn't as good as the original version.
I have never heard that song before.
Hey! Psst. Hey, George!
Dwayne Henderson.
Dwayne!
Am I ever glad to see you. Get to the American consul and tell him I've been imprisoned without charge.
Get real, George. He was the previous We're gonna have to use good old American know-how.
Uh-oh.
That, and this truck full of explosives I've got.
Dwayne, listen to me.
You're such a naysayer, George. It'll go like clockwork.
What do you mean it'll kill us all, George? You're the one that got him the detonator. You knew he was going to blow it up.
Positive to you gotta get the bare copper wire here. Let me just, Okay, just a minute. I've got to get to a safe distance.
Quick, Miguel, hit the mattress.
You have strange customs up.
There we go.
Too late.
Are we dead yet?
Horse shit.
What happened to the explosives?
There ain't no explosives. My dumbass supplier must have given me organic fertilizer instead of chemical.
Ah.
All I got here is 400 pounds of lightly fried horse apples.
That's a lovely image, Dwayne. Never mind, I'll think of something. I couldn't reach the newt. Why is that noose hanging?
Ronaldo strung it up, for me to hang myself. Don't cry for me, Senor Stubborn. When I am dead, the goddess will take my soul to rest in paradise.
Listen to me, Miguel. You give me that rope, and I'll get us out of here. Is there somewhere you can hide from the General?
Of course. My friends have a boat ready to take me upriver. But how are you going to break out of here with just a short piece of rope?
Tie it to the truck.
If your plan doesn't work, will you let me hang myself in peace?
It's a bit mad, but yeah, sure.
I couldn't escape. Give me a...
Okay.
Give the noose to Dwayne.
Hey, Dwayne, I want you to tie this rope to your truck and then drive forward. I had no idea whether this was really going to work, but I'd seen it in black and white. Of course, Hopalong was using a horse, and Dwayne had a 4-ton truck, but hey, the principle's sound.
Yeah,
Anything
boy.
you say, George?
Please forgive my mother. She can be a little difficult.
Oh, my feet, Raoul.
Don't mind her. She just wants grandchildren.
Don't think I can't hear you, Raoul. Propose now, or I'll do it for you.
Look, Nico, we haven't known each other very long, but... What the hell was that?
I didn't know what was going on, but Georges had to be involved in it somewhere.
George.
I ain't gonna say a thing, 'cause that sweet sound of falling masonry says it all.
Quick, senor. The river.
Huh? Wait, what about Nico?
There she is.
Georges, what have you done? You only had to sneak a look at the chart, and it's turned into World War III.
No time to explain. Come on.
Don't move, terrorist scum. You talking to me, Junior? Yes, I'm talking to you, fat man. And my name's not Junior. A word to the wise, Junior. You carry on waving that pea shooter in my face, and the next person who sees it is gonna be your proctologist. Savvy?
Yeah, mate.
General, I am happy to report that I have apprehended the terrorists.
You idiot, not them. The other American and the French woman. They're the ones.
Awesome. Smashed it. Maybe not. General has found us. Got a bag of nappies. Those weren't nappies.
When I recovered consciousness, I was alone, washed up on the riverbank. My head was aching fiercely, and my mouth tasted like a swamp. But I found
Ooh,
the sound
wonderful.
and discovered a treehouse in a nearby clearing.
I love the landscapes again. They're pretty cool. And you can see like this wheel, how it's just drawn on. But then if you look at this wheel compared to this wheel, which is actually rotating, you can actually see the graphics overlaid on top of the picture. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright. We're gonna call it quits there, guys. That was an interesting to be honest, the game so far has been pretty straightforward in comparison to this first game. Probably think it's probably going to get a bit harder from here on in, because there were some bits in between that kind of triggered in my memory, so from me playing it before. I think like the next, it's probably dithering more and more, because I can't even remember what the ending's all about. So stay tuned for the next one, and we'll go through this new pretty cool landscape together. Alright, peace guys.